Nockerl. How to prepare Nockerl. Nockerl doesn't have to do anything with the Salzburger Nockerl because that Salzburger Nockerl is sweet. But the Nockerl I'm going to prepare, you can compare it to huge spaetzle, or they are some kind of dumplings, but they are not round. You'll see the way they look like. But it's very easy and a very good side dish for the Szegediner goulash, the video I'm making at the same time, and for goulash or any other gravy if you like. Simple and very good. What you need first is I'm making Nockerl now for 4 people, and you need 1 big egg and the same weight in butter. And you let it rest at room temperature so they both get the same temperature, and then it's easier to mix them. Now here we get the egg and the butter, both perfect at room temperature, and I add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Guys, I still got it. Oh God, see that? It's what I got in the United States, and I still got it, and I still love it, and I'm still not able to handle it correctly. Anyway, you need a mixer, and you need some milk and some flour now to put it together with the butter and the egg. So I'm going to stir the butter and the egg and the salt first, and then I'm going to show you how to add the milk and the flour. What you need as well for your Nockerl is of course a pot where you boil them. So yeah, you don't kind of not boil them, simmer them. But anyway, this is a big pot. It has to be a big pot. I put in some salted water, and I put it on high heat, and I wait until it boils really well. Now, as you can see, it's not that easy to mix the egg with the butter. So in order to accomplish a more evenly mixture, I'm just going to add a little bit of flour, and then I mix it again to get an even dough. Now that looks more like it. We've got an even mixture of the egg, the butter, the 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and the flour, just a little bit of flour. Now what we do now is we add some milk. I'd say, how much is that? 1/2 cup of milk. I mean, it depends on how many people you want to feed. 1/2 cup of milk or 1 cup of milk. And again, you mix it until it's evenly mixed. Okay, that's the way it looks now with the milk. And we add some flour again. Just a little bit to have a dough that's light and evenly. I'll add the flour, I don't know, 1/2 cup or something. And I mix it again, and now you see the result. Okay, now you switch from those mixer things to the other one. I don't know what you call them, but anyway, because the dough now is still too liquidish for the real Nockerl, but in order to stir it, to mix it, you need the others because you put in more flour, and those things won't be able to handle that. So I'm gonna change them, and then I'm gonna start putting in more flour, and I'm gonna start mixing again. Now when you decide this is not enough for your Nockerl, you're just going to add a little bit more of the milk, just a bit, and you add more flour, and you mix it again until it's an even dough. Okay, I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to show it to you. Now this is just perfect. My dad always used to say, you tear the dough. You see, at the rim of it's not the rim, but on the side of the bowl, you kind of tear the dough away from the bowl, and that would be the right consistency if it happens like that. If the dough walks up those sticks, than it is to dry. Then you got to add a little bit of milk. But this one just seems perfect. My water is boiling. I'm going to put in the Nockerl, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, here we got the boiling water for the Nockerl. And I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to take a spoon, and I'm going to put the spoon in the boiling water, let it rest a little bit. And then I'm going to take a spoonful of the dough. I'm going to put it in the water, let it rest a bit until it falls off the spoon. And then I take another spoonful of the dough, put it in the water and so on. And I'm going to stop now because it's easier to do the whole thing with two hands until the whole dough is in the water. Give me a second. Now all of my huge spaetzle of my Nockerl are in the water. You're going to put the lid back again and you're going to watch it, because when it starts boiling, you're going to turn down the heat and let them just rest in the hot water. Even shortly before it's boiling is okay. Let me just open it that you can see. I still got it on high heat and it'll boil soon. And when the water starts boiling, I'm just gonna turn it down and let them rest. See, they are already coming up. And you're gonna let them rest in the water for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on their size. And then you take them out and you just serve them with the Szegediner goulash. But first I'm going to let them rest before I take them out and can show them to you. They look weird, but they taste delicious. Okay, now the Nockerl are ready to be taken out. This is the way they look. You got to shake off the water. That is too much. See, just like that. And as I said, they go very well together with goulash. They go very well together with other gravy. And they are easy to make, and they are easy to freeze as well. And if you have leftovers, you just fry them in a pan with a little bit of onions, and then you pour beaten eggs over them and you fry it, and it's a very nice dinner, breakfast, or whatever you want. So this is my last one. We're gonna enjoy them with Szegediner goulash. That's the other video I'm making right now. So yeah, hope you like it, even if it's not professional. Guys, it comes from my heart. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy and enjoy the Nockerl.